Heart of the Matter wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors, Coast News Group, Godania Organic Eatery, Repegs, and John Milkowski Tax Law. Together, let's get to the heart of the matter. Welcome to the Heart of the Matter podcast. I'm Junon.
I'm Dr. Lisa Lewis, Solana Beach chiropractor. We have our two guests today from HelloShade, Katie and Nicole.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Happy to be here.
First of all, how did you two meet?
At your happy hour
Oh,
a while ago.
Yeah.
I almost didn't go. I forgot. And then I called my buddy and he's like, are you going to come still? And I'm so glad I did because I don't know if I would have connected with
That's
Nicole.
right. See, the group.
Exactly.
See
The group always.
Which happy hour was it? At Union?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
She's like one of the first people I talked to. We just talked for like an hour.
It was just meant to be.
Zoop.
Well, that's the thing. That's the
Instant
thing
chemistry.
with group. The group too is. I always say the right people show up at the right time, but the right people meet the right people at the right time. So as long as you put yourself out there.
Exactly. You got to show up, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole
That's half the battle.
getting started and showing up.
Yeah, exactly. And so going back to the group, how did you hear about the group? What do you think of the group?
How did I hear about the group? Through my friend Molly.
No, that's right.
So Molly,
I remember that.
I remember clear as day. She said, "I got Nicole. There's this guy June, and he invited me to the group. Should we go this morning? Should we go?" And I was like, "She's like, I really want to sleep in." And I was like, "Listen, Molly, how much money are you going to make sleeping in? And who are you going to meet?
I
Who are you going to
love
meet
that.
sleeping in?" So that's our new saying: is like, you got to show up because you don't know who you're going to meet and all the things.
I love that. And it was at that one random location, right?
Yes.
Not at Market Space, not at
Wait, which
Godania.
one?
It was like it was like a co-working space.
In Lucadia.
The Lucadia bar. Or
Yes,
Lucadia Club.
Lucadia.
That's
Lucadia.
right.
Right.
Never
That's
went to that
right.
one.
No, it was a one.
One time thing.
Yeah.
just to give it a
Yeah,
try.
thank
Yeah.
you, Lucadia.
It didn't
Yeah.
stick,
Right.
really.
Right. We'll probably
here.
do an event there, but I love it here. Well, what about you then? What about the group? How did you hear about us? What do you think?
Yeah, my friend Richie told me about it. And same thing. He's like, just
yeah.
go. And I'm like, I want to sleep in. And it always happened like during work hours. So,
Yeah.
you know, I have to be flexible with
Right.
my job. But then one day I just was like, okay, I'm going to go. I'm just going to like clock in early and I'm just going to go.
And you came when you were supposed to come.
And yeah, what you guys talked about resonated with me so much that I booked a coffee with you and made a website
That's
and
right.
spoke.
Nice.
Let's kiss my pants up there.
Yeah. See,
But
that's
was
how it
great.
works. You just
Yes.
come to the group, have coffee with me, and then you start a business just like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's such a good point. Like the discussion had at the group sometimes is like, this is what I needed to hear. I'm going to keep coming back. Or like, who knew that other people had the same questions that we had?
First time
Yeah.
ever feeling that way. And it was the first time I showed up. And I was like, wow,
Love it.
we're all the same.
Love it.
Let's keep going.
June.
Well, no, thank you to everyone here. I mean, everyone
for having the party.
participates. Exactly.
And now we've made the women's subgroup that's
Exactly.
going on
Yes.
tomorrow night that I'm
That's
speaking
right.
at. That's
I'm
like
excited
blowing
for you.
up on my Instagram.
Yeah.
People are like tagging
I
their
know.
friends. and
Well,
all
I
that.
love it too
So-
because you both are very intentional about marketing and getting stuff out there. You tagged me or you added to my actual page, and then so I just posted on the story, not thinking, and then
Yeah.
Did you message me? Yeah,
I was like-
she messaged. She's like, no, put that on your page. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Nice,
So-
nice.
You're there for
more eyeballs, more eyeballs.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's like those things are getting reshared like 50
Yeah.
times, 100 times just because you're tagging somebody or you're like adding them as a collaborator. It's like there's
Yeah.
a reason why this Instagram works.
You know what I've noticed too? This is a little tidbit. Instagram is really pushing on my stories whenever I'm doing something that is community based. So they're really pushing, and I follow Mozeri. He's the head of Instagram
Yeah.
and he does stories and stuff. So he always talks about how their 2025 intention is to build community.
Oh, I love
So
it.
anytime you do anything, I think their algorithm, that's like, no one's talking about this, but that's something that I've noticed. My posts that are community based and my stories do the best.
Wow.
Smart.
That's why you're growing because that's all you posted on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
There you
true.
go.
It
Put
is
it
all
like that.
community based. Wow. Well, okay, go back because we had coffee.
Yes.
You were just kind of starting. What? Tell me about your business.
It was an idea. I don't know if I even had, I had a finished product.
You did, but it was like you had like a prototype.
Okay, it was a sample.
Yeah.
Yes. And you said to me, you go, Nicole, you are an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And that resonated because that's the whole key is you have to act as if, right? The three keys to manifesting are be, do, have. You have to act as if, so you get on that energetic level. Then you take the action, and then it becomes. And I am like living proof of that.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's wild.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, that trajectory. You
Yeah.
went from like prototype to all over the internet.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So the business name is HelloShade. So what we make are these cute, stylish sun protection sleeves. So for when you're driving in your car, when you're running errands, no one made. I saw a huge gap in the market. No one made like cute, stylish sleeves that your husband or your boyfriend wouldn't be embarrassed by, that you actually want to wear, and that are really good quality, that you can throw in the washing machine. They're going to last you for years. So I was historically, I had noticed, I'd seen things that were missing in society, and I would think that's such a good idea, and I wouldn't act on it. And then a year or two later, someone would do it, and it would blow up.
Oh yeah.
And this was like this had happened to me many times, and so the timing of this was just right, and I decided to act on it. I was like, why doesn't anyone do this? And so I did it.
You did it.
Be do have, exactly.
Yeah.
I did it.
Right.
And it was an interesting time in my life where I kind of I'd lost my purpose and I had lost my purpose. And so I was like, I've got nothing to lose. I might as well try. And my underlying thought was, if it doesn't work, at least I'll have the experience of trying. And who knows who I'll meet and all those things. So that was kind of like that took all the fear out of it, because it was like, worst case scenario, I'm going to learn a lot. Mm-hmm. So here we are.
What did you do before this?
I was in interior design.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that actually has helped a lot. It built my confidence in being able to talk to manufacturers and source fabrics and all those things. So it's been,
Cool.
Yeah.
I love that bridge. It's like you were already creative, you were already using this outlet of interior design, and it's like, how can I also just expand my, when you're providing a service versus a product, it's like you don't know who you're going to be able to sell your product to that you may have never met in your service provided business.
Yeah. And it's a different beast, right? It's a different beast because now you have to work with clients. But now I get to deal with my customers. But it's just a totally different experience. But I love it. I love being able to create something tangible that you can kind of put out there, and it's like it has a purpose too, right? So it's helping people prevent sun damage and skin cancer, and there's like a real meaning value behind it.
Right.
It's not just an aesthetic thing.
Cute.
And it's cute.
Exactly.
And
Very
it's cute.
stylish.
Yeah, I like that.
It's been
I've seen both of you on social media a lot, like rocking these sleeves at different events, and I'm sure a lot of people come up to you, right?
Yeah, it gets a lot of buzz. They're like, what's that? What are those hand gloves? I'm like, driving gloves, sleeves. and then I educate them about it. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, that's really cool. Everyone's always impressed after they,
Yeah.
There was that's smart, or that makes sense.
Exactly.
You can attest to this too. It's been funny, men, for some reason, and I did the Venice Fest, and men are like very drawn to it. Like, oh, I need those, or oh, that's smart. And I think maybe they also see, I don't know if I should say this, but I think they also see women that haven't protected their skin.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
right.
And so
Right.
so men are very visual, right?
Right.
So they've seen older women that haven't taken care of their skin and what that does to you. And so it's like, oh, okay, it's going to be preventative, your skin's going to look good, and it makes sense to them. So and it's a vibe.
Exactly.
The black
It's
ones,
such a vibe.
Yeah.
the black ones, like we're gonna do a photo shoot, so this is gonna be that way.
Really?
But the black ones are very like Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh.
That.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think they guys think they're hot. It's funny.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
I know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, especially
she's
for
cute.
guys. Well, yeah. Sure.
It doesn't hurt.
It's good marketing. Good team up. I mean, the like golfing. I mean, you're always out in
Good
the
point.
sun. I'm always getting burned. If I get any more ink done, I usually have to wear a sleeve to cover
See?
it from the sun. So.
Totally.
Yeah.
And covering tattoos. That's a big.
Because
That's
otherwise,
a big.
it fade. I mean, we spend a lot of money on this, and it'll fade in the sun.
Yeah, exactly. I know we got to work on some
Yeah.
men's coming up.
All right. I'm gonna get
Good
the first
idea.
one.
Yeah,
Test it out.
that's right. Yes.
Soul Natron. He's got a
Yeah.
tattoo to cover up to.
That's right. That's right.
Well,
yeah.
especially in San Diego. But I know this could go global. But I mean, San Diego, it's sunny out now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're constantly getting hit
Florida,
when we're driving.
everywhere. Yeah. Florida's huge.
Yeah.
Something really
Yeah.
cool too about the fabric that I've chosen. Like it's interesting because it was an idea in August, and then I think I had my first samples end of the year, and now. But in San Diego, I took them to Palm Springs, and it was like my first time really because it was still cloudy, cold here. So I took them to Palm Springs, and it was 95 degrees, and I went dirt biking with my son, and they stayed cool the whole time.
Nice.
So and they didn't. The fabric, it doesn't absorb sweat, so it like it wicks it, and the fabric doesn't absorb heat, it reflects it. So I left, and the little bungee, so I got to test them like to see how they stayed up, and I left that trip being like, holy shit, like these are so much better than I even thought. It was really cool, because it was, you make a product and you don't, I didn't have like a year to test it, so I was kind of just like, ooh, let's see how it goes, and I'll pivot accordingly. And they've been better than I anticipated.
Wow.
So
Are we gonna see these in races and X Games? People are gonna be rocking them.
Good idea. Good idea.
We're gonna take over the world.
I mean, I mean, if you're out in the sun, you're gonna need it, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And and there's I've seen cheap versions out there. I tested every single sleeve on the market. Like I literally bought every single sleeve you could possibly buy, and none of them hit all the marks. They were poorly, cheaply made, and I was like, I'm never going to compete on price, because you can go on Amazon and buy a 3-pack for $12, but you literally are going to throw them away. And have to repurchase them every time you need. So I was like, I want to make something that's really good quality. That's a little more of an investment, but it's going to last forever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How much are they?
They're $58.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
and if somebody is willing to pay $58 for a sports bra, or even just like a one-time meal, it's like $58 to use over and over, that you can reuse, and it's actually going to benefit your health.
Totally.
I love that you're wearing it with a tank top too, because in San Diego we're warm. We want to protect our skin, but we don't want to wear like a turtleneck or something.
Exactly. Yeah, and our shoulders don't show the signs of aging quite like the hands, but a little spritz of sunscreen if you're going to be out in long durations, or I'll wear like a big hat, so it kind of protects this area. And who knows what the next products will be.
Wow.
That's exciting. That's so cool. And I love that you call them driving gloves, because I've seen that photo of a truck driver where the left side of his face is completely aged, because that's the side that's in the sun, and his hand and his arm versus like the side that was on the shady side. A little younger looking.
A little younger looking, that's right.
The shade. He did the shade.
And driving glove, I think, is a term that kind of it tells people also what they can be used for. They have so many more purposes than driving, but that's something tangible that people are like, okay, I can wrap my head around that. So it's a good start, and a car, keep them in your glove box. Keep them in
they're easy to.
What do you use them for?
I use them when I'm driving. I use them just going to the farmer's market a lot.
That's true, walking around.
And I just want to be able to enjoy my time picking things out without having to be like, I need to go home, I'm really hot and fatigued. So, and I take them to concerts. I go to concerts a lot. So you're in the concert during the day, and then it turns into night. So it turns into like a pretty accessory at night, which is really cool. And it gets cold, and it actually like makes me feel warm when I wear it. It's really nice. It has like all these functions. They're like little comfort blankets. They're like emotional support sleeve.
Oh, nice.
Emotional support sleeve.
And some of these glow in the dark as well, right?
They can, sure. That's another added
glow in the dark pickleball.
Pickleball. Okay, I didn't think about that.
I want to sing her praises a little bit, because meeting Katie has been so cool. She's young and she's ambitious, but like in like a wanting to learn way, right? And she's the best energy, and it's been so fun to have someone to get to like call up and be like, and just like talk things through, because entrepreneurship can be very isolating.
Right.
No one really knows what you're going through, and like prior to having her, I think she's provided me so much like support and comfort, and like really, and I hope that these people coming on, she's like getting to know me and how I operate and how my brain works, and I hope that she'll run the marketing team one day.
Right. I love how you're thinking big. So.
Yeah. I started an LLC immediately. I told my tax guy, I said, set this up as if it's a big business.
Right.
Because I don't want to have to backtrack.
Right.
So,
That's smart. Yeah, a lot of people, they wait too long, and then they get big, and then they have to backtrack. And
just set it up. And it worked out. I got a good credit card loan because of that too. I didn't even mean to. But it's already gone. It's so easy to spend money in business.
In the beginning.
Disappears.
Yeah.
That's a write-off. You're good.
Exactly. And there's like 0% interest on some of these business cards.
For a minute. For a minute.
For 12 months.
But it's helpful.
But it's true. Once you set it up, and as a female too, they give out grants all the time. They have SBA loans for businesses. So that's smart. How good was that episode?
So good. Let's celebrate.
Where do you want to go?
JoJo's Creamery.
Ooh, my favorite. Look at all the flavors.
They even have vegan.
Ooh, awesome.
Hi, welcome in, you guys.
Hi, thank you. How are you?
Good. Is there anything I can get started for you?
My go-to is peanut butter cup and coconut almonds.
So I'm going to do coconut mounds in a cup, please.
That'll be $15.85.
All right. Wait, my wallet.
June, you can use repegs.
Oh, that's right.
And you guys get 2 free cookies with those.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Repegs is so easy to use. Thanks a lot.
She also connected us with a good group, so looking into a little bit of that too now. But that's an interesting one that we'll have to talk about later because I don't, I knew how to start and create the idea. I mean, I figured it all out. I didn't know how I figured
Fully
it out.
self-funded?
Fully self-funded,
Oh,
yeah. Me
okay.
and my credit card.
Great, okay. There's a lot of stories like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done
self-funded.
extremely well, so
Yeah. So, but yeah, the next stage is as it grows and kind of as we build the customer base, figuring out how to implement like an actual marketing strategy and stuff. So we'll have to connect more on that.
We'll definitely talk
getting
about
into the
that.
things where it's kind of getting above my pay grade a little
Right.
bit. So.
Wow, we'll figure it out.
love
Yeah, we will. We have been.
But I do love the fact that you're collaborating because a lot of, again, single like business owners try to figure it out themselves and then it ends up failing, but at least you're getting help, you're asking the right questions, you're open to it. And again, I give you all the credit for both of you to be females in kind of a business world. I mean, you're doing it your way, which is amazing.
We are doing it our way. That's for sure. That's for sure. But you know what? It's because we don't know any other way.
Yeah.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't know any other way. And
Yeah.
so we're just figuring it out. And I feel like that's actually become quite a bit of a superpower is that I don't have any preconceived notions.
Right.
So I'm not like, oh, I don't know if I just do.
Exactly. You're manifesting the type of business that you actually want to see and be proud of. Versus like if you went to like business school and they told you this is the way you like robotically do things, it's like, no, that's not me. You're being authentic.
Yeah, like I have a marketing background. I went to school for marketing. I have 4 years of corporate marketing. And so working with Nicole has been fun because I've learned that marketing isn't just about making things look pretty, but it's about creating trust and getting people to care.
Oh,
and with
yeah.
HelloShade, we see that like people actually care. They comment, they're like, oh my God. They just make us feel so good. Like we have fun every day.
That's a good mission
That's the way
statement.
to do it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Let's
that was
bottle.
great.
See?
We'll,
See?
we'll
And
replay
make sure
this.
like
Yeah,
That's
there
a
you
good
go.
That's a
That's
good
great.
clip.
Well, and that's true because a lot of times too, you go to business schools, and you see the professor, and they've never had a business.
Right.
No, it's crazy. I'm like, why am I
Versus-
listening to you?
Right.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Great.
Not to discount all those
No, of
professors,
course.
but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, and connection is a big one. And so it's answering every DM. You know, sometimes I'll send a little voice note, like, and just trying
You
to
send
reach out
jewelry
to-
if like, you know, your shipment, you didn't get it in time. You send jewelry, I was like, here.
That's
Sorry
amazing.
for lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
Totally. You know what's been interesting is, so I started a jewelry business in the meantime, so I could get out there and do pop-ups while I was building the sleeves.
Right.
And the jewelry's come in handy in a lot of ways, but with the jewelry this is just a testament to customer service. People are very forgiving if you communicate. So like there was a couple instances where someone's piece of jewelry broke and I like panicked and I would send them, I would replace it and then send them a little something extra. And those people have actually become like my best customers.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like everyone can understand. And there's also a thought out there that your like 2-star reviews can lead to more conversion than a bunch of 5-star reviews if you handle it well.
Right.
So because everyone doesn't enjoy the point of like the perfectly curated feed. People are over that.
Right.
We've seen that.
You're right.
People want authenticity. They want connection. We just made a little reel yesterday with a little that had like a little blooper, little cat blooper, and like and it just actually happened, and I was like, let's just throw it in. And it wasn't perfect. It was just authentic, and it's like it's doing well.
Right.
Yeah, and it's doing well, and it led to conversion.
Like, I was like cackling. She had a squeak in her laugh.
Yeah.
And so we're like, let's post
That's
it in the
great.
video.
Versus like the things that you spend hours on, it doesn't do great. It's
So true.
Interesting.
I agree. Well, and the thing too is it's kind of the reason why your business is successful, mine are. So is the group, is that it's that personal connection of not trying to overly curate, like you said, videos or what. That's why I always tell people, like, just film yourself in the car if you have something to say, instead of sitting there scripted, because you can tell when it's scripted.
Totally.
Versus it coming from your heart.
Totally.
So,
And that's a good point with a product. They want to support you, your small business. They want to see you grow and evolve versus like if they ordered something from Amazon, they're like, no, I want this and this for free now because it's coming from a big, big business. It's like, no, they see you, they see that okay, I'm helping Nicole. I'm watching this company grow into something big versus like taking from like whatever, a Target or a Nordstrom, something that's already very, very lucrative, and they know that they can probably ask for more.
You know, it's so funny, and that's why it's so important to document, don't create, right? And that's something I still try to do more of, but you have this, I'm getting more comfortable. But it's hard too, because there's also a little insecurity, like, oh, are people going to do, and it's always the things that do well are never what I expect. But you know what's so funny? I am obsessed with your content.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I literally, I'll send you the DM. I'm like, how did I just spend a minute watching a colon cleanse? Like, what is happening?
Often. That was a repost of Yvonne's. She was doing colon hydrotherapy for a client of mine who did the parasite cleanse that I had promoted. And let me tell you, there's thousands and thousands of views. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Seaside Colon Hydrotherapy.
That was the one.
I'm teaming up with you.
Poop.
I thought that was you too.
That was my patient.
Okay.
She was getting the service with Yvonne.
Got it. Okay.
But still, it does, Well, and that's the thing. She keeps posting videos of that, and that gets the most content. She'll speak, she'll do whatever.
Real
it's really the actual parasite coming through.
It's very niche, you know.
Exactly.
And everybody poops.
Yeah, everyone does.
Exactly. I remember, so Yvonne and I teamed up for our presentation to talk about poop, and that got like the most laughs. Everybody just like loosened up. They were like, okay, we do need to talk about this. And apparently we're talking about that at the group.
Great. And your delivery is so good because you girls are so bubbly and confident. Confidence, that's another thing.
That's why I would say own it, and both of you do.
You helped me so much at the coffee. You said, Nicole, you are an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And after you said that to me, like, it just kind of, I was like, you know what, let's roll with this.
Yeah.
And it helped me a lot.
Well, I've seen you. I've seen you have another speaking engagement on Thursday. You're doing all these speaking engagements because you are an entrepreneur, but you are owning it. You're here. And the thing about you as well is that you're honest about it. You might not know everything, and you don't try to pretend like you know everything, but you are informing people of what you do know.
Sure.
And some of the obstacles you run into. So that's great.
Absolutely. I mean, she knows about the current one. And it's so funny. It's like, sometimes you got to be careful, because I was like, oh, and everything's great, I love it. And then something goes wrong, and like, oh boy. So anyway, it's an interesting process, and I'm trying just to be honest. And, you know, I would have given anything when I was starting this, like, you know, for the past 8-9 months, to have someone that I could have talked to that was like, okay, this is what you do. You're on the right track. Like, this is what you're, like, I didn't have anyone. I would talk to people, and everyone's like, oh, Dad, like, it was so lonely. And so I'm like, well, maybe I can, and people that built a business 5 years ago, it's not relevant anymore. The climate's changed. You can't just gift to a creator and you're going to make a ton of sales. Like, it doesn't work.
Followers doesn't matter like as much as you think it would.
So true.
Not at all. Like, really finding engaged buyers is very, very hard. And so, so anyway, so I hope that I can just share the things that have worked for me, the things that haven't, and like open up a conversation, because I don't know why everyone's not just talking about it. Like, you know, so I'm trying to lift the veil on like gatekeeping. And as soon as this manufacturing kerfuffle that I'm in right now has lifted and it's resolved, I will share about it. Okay. I don't want to share about it until it's resolved, you know what I mean? But I'm just learning so much. So much. I feel like I have gotten like an MBA, a master's, like all that jammed into, because I've done everything myself, which is probably a little bit crazy, but I did it for I didn't, you know, I was self-funded. So I was like, am I going to pay someone $1,500 or $5,000 to build a website? No, I'm going to figure it out myself. So I've taught myself everything. So I have all this knowledge, and I want to like spill it. Yeah.
Well, but the thing too is, I mean, it happened the way it was supposed to happen. Again, you have so much passion for this. You could have had somebody tell you, do this, but it might not have gone this far.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
Really, it meant, there's definitely certain things that you probably could have avoided, but this happened for a reason.
But when you learn them, you learn them.
Yeah.
So learn them your way.
Yeah, exactly. And it really settles in, because someone could tell you over and over, you might not follow it. But if you make the mistake yourself, you're like,
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. It's been wild. It's been wild. What a journey. What a journey. What was your first business?
It was a nightclub.
Oh, starting with the
right out
bang.
of college. Yeah.
June
Solid.
party.
Yeah.
June
Well, I
can
did that.
dance. June can dance.
It's the Asian in me, Korean, Filipino. But it was something since I grew up working since I was 6 years old. I always kind of had that entrepreneurial spirit. What I used to do, one little thing, I don't recommend all the kids doing this, but what I would do is my father wouldn't pay me, but I would get tips working at the restaurant or the dry cleaner and things like that. So I would collect it, go to the grocery store, buy a big bag of candy for like $3. And I would take every little piece of candy and sell it for $1 to all the kids at school. So
I love
But
it.
you told me
that was actually my first business.
That was your first business.
I feel like that's a story that a lot of very successful people have.
Yeah.
When they were kids, they were peddling the school candy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hilarious.
Right.
I love it. I'm like, Easton, you need to do a lemonade stand.
There you go.
There you go. I love
Yeah,
seeing
push them
that.
towards it.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Anytime I see a small entrepreneur, I'm like, I don't even necessarily need what
Yeah.
you're selling, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
pay you and maybe even tip you as
Totally.
well.
Yeah,
Totally.
exactly.
We did one lemonade stand. It was like 2 hours, and he made like $180.
Epic.
I was
epic.
like,
See?
dude,
Yeah.
this is, let's do
You
that.
should set up Cash App, Apple Pay, so we can just
Totally.
take charges. Yeah.
Totally. yeah.
Exactly. That's the thing is, do you have Cash App or
Yeah.
Apple Pay? Because
Yeah.
I don't have cash
I
on
know.
me, but
Yeah.
I do have Venmo.
Venmo.
Exactly.
So Katie, so you're doing this. Are you excited to do this EDM concert?
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Well, let's
She's
talk
doing
about
it. My mom's getting married that day.
Awesome.
Oh,
So I'm like, Katie, this is all yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working the booth. I'm
okay.
gonna be selling the jewelry, the sleeves.
Love
why
it.
everyone's just hardcore going at it.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
EDM, it's like reggae, hip hop, all these things. It's gonna be like
Is it a secret underground?
they're turning this movie theater downtown into
Okay.
like a boiler room. So like they
Rad.
revamped the whole thing, took out the floors and everything.
Wow.
Love it.
So
And it's
Alright.
I was like, and Katie, also, this is your wheelhouse. I
Yeah.
don't think my audience, like
Yeah.
40-year-old moms, are gonna be like
Yeah.
going to raves. So you
and I
guys
throw
are
like DJ parties.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
on the 4th, and she's actually gonna be to sponsor there.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
right.
It's funny. It's really
It's
cool.
up my alley.
It was like
I love
meant
it.
to be. Like it's very cool. And she's like blowing up on threads and
I love
she's
threads.
Yeah,
doing all
okay.
these beach events.
Chanel.
She's doing all these beach events, and I like perfect. And you just shoot. Oh, she just went to Catalina
Uh-huh.
and brought the sleeves.
I did. I
Smart.
took some meetup before everyone got
Right.
rowdy. I was able
Yeah.
to put some sleeves. One of my
Oh.
friends
The guy-
actually, he just got a tattoo and he knows me for the sleeves because I post them.
Oh,
Right.
Right? So
yeah.
it's like, Katie, I need one of the black sleeves.
Yeah.
Please. I need to put it over my tattoo I just got.
What?
So I can go
Smart.
hop on the floaty and chill in the
Smart.
water and not worry about it. And he did. He wore them for like a few hours.
Yeah.
He had a great time.
We
Look
have-
good in them. We have a video.
We have the video footage. We're deciding
That's
what
how
to
you
do.
go viral. That was good.
Right,
All right.
Right
nice.
now, like who would have thought?
Yeah.
Man was so excited to put these sleeves on his tattoo.
Love that.
I'm surprised too, in like the best way ever. But people like are really excited about these sleeves.
They're cool.
Yeah.
Like,
we help
they
make it
really
exciting.
are. I
We're
think
super,
so.
we're super
Yeah.
excited. Like we don't fake it.
Right.
Don't fake that.
Yeah, energy is infectious.
Yeah,
It
right. It
is.
is.
Yeah. And you're right, they are stylish. So it's like if you try to describe it to someone, they're kind of like, it's just sleeves. But then when you see it, you're like, oh, I get it now. Okay.
They're so stylish and cute, and the only other like sun protection I've ever seen essentially looked like a COVID mask that somebody put over their hand, and it had like a little elastic thing and like an ugly, just like
Yeah, they're not
throwaway.
Yeah.
None of them are
And
Yeah.
it's like, I see why you're wearing it, but I wouldn't want to be at an EDM festival
No.
wearing that thing.
Right.
Like
Right.
these,
Like
I would
these.
absolutely
we're
go to
gonna-
restaurants.
I went to dinner in them.
Throw 'em on.
Absolutely.
They're
So
so
cool.
silky.
And you're right, DJs, it's like they're using their hands so much, but they need finger access people.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, and with the
I love
nails, girl,
it.
listen.
Exactly. Actually, I think my nails
Amazing.
were meant
if we
to
could
be
turn off
on
the
this
light, we would, so
episode.
they glow.
Let's see.
I mean,
Good
She
idea.
really wants to see him glow.
yeah.
I love it.
I'm so
Oh, we
curious
gotta
about
do
So
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dancing, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
you're almost like using your hands as
Uh-huh.
your like accessory, and now it's like, hey,
Yeah.
I've got this awesome accessory, and
Right.
it's glowing.
And you can put accessories on the accessory, like
Smart.
put your favorite like bracelets on there.
Yes.
Yes.
Makes it
So
cute.
cute.
I like doing that.
Wow.
You know what else? For Halloween last year at the Bermuda Club Halloween party, I was Sailor Moon, and it came with sleeves, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
yes, like so. That was my favorite part of the costume was the sleeves.
Right.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
people at weddings they wear like those little pretty sleeves.
Oh,
So
true,
true.
yeah.
Hey, can you believe we have 336 members now of the group?
I know. Crazy
growing
how
so much.
fast that was actually in a
Let's
year.
celebrate.
Okay, you're always wanting, look at that. Look how quick he is to celebrate.
Well, we have to celebrate.
What are you looking for though?
So that corkscrew.
Tune. Los Cuernos. No corkscrew needed. What do you want? You want a rosé? Red. Another red. But you want Chardonnay, I'm sure.
Chardonnay, just a-
Pop that open.
You
Like
know,
the
I
lace
think that would be cool.
ones
I
and-
want that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Lace ones,
Also-
that would be
Yeah.
so demure.
And your, well, I don't know how you
Bring
get
it back
lace.
a year.
I don't know how you get lace because it's sun protection, but
Right.
I'll look into it.
What?
But
I feel
for
like you'll figure it
weddings-
out though.
For weddings, when the brides and the bridesmaids are out doing their
Oh,
rehearsals,
yeah.
right? But we have to figure out what
Or
they
even
do.
during the wedding, because I was at one in Fallbrook and it was in the middle of summer. It was just super hot. We were out there. One of the bridesmaids, because I kept watching her and I saw her swaying, and all of a sudden she just passed out.
Oh my goodness.
I
And they
bet.
were
Overheated.
all just sunburned. They were
Oh,
all
God.
sunburned. Because, the ceremony takes
Yeah.
30, 40
There
minutes.
we go.
You know, I went to this this women's thing the other weekend, and I just got a phone call today from a girl that I met for like 2 minutes there, like a quick interaction. And she called me this morning and she's like, Nicole, I can't stop thinking about your product. I was just my trip to San Diego, she's like, I got so sunburned, and if I'd had your sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
So what we're doing really that I'm kind of like my strategy is like we're planting seeds.
Yes.
And like maybe you haven't bought them yet, but like you're gonna think by the end of the
Yeah.
summer, like, damn, I should have bought some
Right.
sleeves. Because like my goal is for every woman, every time that I shouldn't maybe say this on a live podcast, but that they're in the car and the sun is hitting their skin, they're like, damn it, Nicole was right. You know?
Yeah, right. You should do a
you
commercial
know?
like that where
Yeah.
somebody ages.
Great
like, in
idea.
seconds.
Great idea.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So cool.
And I get
Work on that edit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get a lot
Exactly.
from women that are a little bit older, like maybe 60 plus, that are like, I wish that I had had a product
Yeah.
like this when I was younger, because it would have saved me a ton of money in lasers, cosmetic surgeries, injectables that they're having on their hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, plus the Asian market, because in Asia, if you have dark skin,
No, it's low class.
yeah, they think you're low class.
Yeah.
So that's why they have those big visors. They
Yes.
cover up. Just
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be
I'm-
a good market. So-
I'm trying to. I see the funniest Asian
Yeah.
sun protection reels.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out how I can implement it. The big one coming out was with the
Oh my
leaf
gosh.
on their thing.
Oh yeah,
Hilarious.
So,
Shields
yeah.
on their face.
yeah,
You see?
exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, and they even often use them on their children and like
Oh, yeah.
babies, and
Yep.
you can see this like tiny like toddler just like sweating because they're wearing like
They're
a
covered,
turtleneck
yeah,
and
that
like
is
gloves.
true.
It's like just give them the sleeves. They
Yeah.
can wear their
Right. Oh,
tank
the kids
top.
would love it.
Absolutely.
I met
Oh,
a
yeah.
fashion designer in Catalina when I went, and I was talking to her about the sleeves, and I had them on, and she's like, "Oh, for kids, that would be amazing."
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
She wanted. Yeah, she was
So you
really.
got
It was
Another
really cool
market.
though. So I'm like, she's,
The kids
mark
thing.
it for later.
The
Like
kids
if they're in
thing.
the stroller and they're just like sitting there
I know.
and can't even move, and their arms and legs
Yeah.
are like fried, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so we protect the moms. Well, okay, I just thought of it. We protect the moms first, put the oxygen
Yeah.
mask on first,
Yeah.
and then the kids.
Then the
so,
kids.
so the
There you
kids
go.
are coming up.
Exactly.
So, and
Love
I
it.
spoke at Easton's Career Day, and I'm literally quite famous.
Oh,
On the
there you
playground,
go.
and
There
all
you
the
go.
kids, they
That's so
called me a
sweet.
diva, which is so funny.
Oh,
I don't think
bravo.
they really know what a diva is. But they all want sleeves. Easton came home for a week straight every day and was
Really?
like, "Mom, when are you making kids sleeves? When are you making kids
Okay.
sleeves?"
Okay.
But here's the thing:
Oh.
how are they gonna not lose them?
Great question.
That's
Yeah.
that's the
Well,
thing I
no,
haven't
that's
figured
more
out.
of a market for you because they have to keep buying.
They keep buying them, or like a cute little like bat, like
Yeah.
a cute
They
little
buy in
like
Yeah.
something.
Well, they like a
packs,
clip.
pack
They can
of,
clip
like,
to their
pairs.
pack or
Good idea.
backpack, something.
A clip would be a good
You're
idea.
the shade
Yeah.
diva.
Okay.
Shade
the shade,
diva.
The shade
Okay.
diva.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
Oh.
could be like the
Title,
next model
shady.
name.
Well, I see so many different possibilities. Like you said, there's a lot of people, especially now. It's busy now because of all the tourists.
Yeah.
Like to partner with different places like boats, whatever, excursion, SeaWorld, where
Right.
you sell it there because they're going to be out in the sun. They're going to start burning. Well, buy these.
Totally,
So-
SeaWorld would be good. And like the way you can do the colors. Something else I thought would be really fun is because I have a little toggle, you could do little charms.
Oh,
Adorable. Or like
yeah.
patches,
Great
little
idea.
patches,
Yeah.
so you put little
Oh,
patches
yeah.
on
So
it.
you put kind of like
customize
your
them.
Crocs.
We talked to a lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crocs.
We
Yeah.
talked to a
I
lady
love it.
about tie-dyeing.
Yep.
Like,
Good idea.
I don't know. So there's so many.
We're going to have
things.
custom group sleeves.
Yeah.
Good idea.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Or even like a brass knuckles type of thing, just like
Oh yes.
group.
Actually, that's another thing. Corporations. You
Yeah.
can have
Ah,
custom
smart.
labeled corporate sleeves so that
Right.
they do
Yeah.
giveaways, they do whatever.
Right.
It's instant marketing if it has a label on it.
There's,
Listen, infinite possibilities.
Exactly.
there's just no one else doing it like Nicole's
Right.
doing it.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
exciting to be a part of that.
It is, yeah, and like we got to be like the OG.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's cool too in the sun protection industry because it's actually a small community, and so it's cool coming in, and I've been able to connect and really
Yeah.
it's like a jewelry business. Like you're not going to make any noise. Like no one's going to care about you because there's already a billion people doing it. But for this, like it's so different and unique, and people are excited, and so the community members will share, and that's been really cool. Is
Yeah.
finding a whole new community. To
That's
be a
I
part
agree.
of.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel like too, especially in the sun like protection arena, they're just kind of used to status quo.
Yes,
They're not looking to
yes.
innovate. This
Right.
is something that
Correct. I listened to the I love How I Built This podcast from
Me too.
Guy
I
Raz.
love that one.
Love it. And I listened to the woman that did Drunk Elephant.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So she imagine her, and I kind of feel like almost like the drunk elephant of sun protection.
Yeah.
Because imagine her coming into an industry that was like Clinique, L'Oreal, all completely muted. All muted, very like, ooh, boo, like, duh. And she's like coming in with the name, Drunk Elephant, which came from like a berry that fell, that like an elephant would eat these berries and they'd get drunk.
Oh my
And
god.
like their
wow.
skin, yeah, that's where it came from. And so she had the name Drunk Elephant, and then she was going to do neon, everything neon. And her literal best friend took her to lunch and was like you can't name it this, like you can't do this. And she stuck to her vision,
Yeah.
and she was the fastest growing sun protection or
Wow.
skincare brand. And and it's so interesting. And with the neon too, a lot of people when I started, I was like the vision was always to have hits of neon. And a lot of my friends were like, oh, just keep it neutral. You wanted it to, like Skims fits. And in the back of my head, I was like, but I'm not building Skims. I'm building
Right.
Hello.
Skims, like,
Yeah,
but
like,
we're
I'm building
we're not
HelloShade.
Skims.
Yeah.
It's different, but I didn't have enough confidence yet.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because those same friends that wanted the neutral were the ones that bought the pink with the neon.
Of course.
Oh,
You know, so
yeah.
it was a big testament to always to follow your gut, which
Right.
is very hard when you're beginning because I was insecure. I didn't have any.
Right.
I didn't have historical evidence to tell me that like my opinion was right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm building that, but it all turned out the way that it's supposed to. But it's just very interesting. So always
Yeah.
trust your gut, trust your intuition.
Exactly.
Never fail.
Especially when you're a visionary, because again, you can take advice here and there, but if the people that are giving you advice, they would have done it if they were
Right.
visionaries
Right.
themselves.
Right.
So stick to your
Right.
vision, but then you can take advice on other
Yeah.
parts of it.
You can listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little
And the point of being bold is like this neon is bold, it's stylish
Yeah.
versus we're talking about those like ace bandage.
Yes.
Like I
Oh,
don't want
yeah.
it to be nude and
Exactly.
like drowning with the rest of my skin. I want it to stand out. I want people to
Exactly.
know
Yeah.
I'm taking care of my skin
Exactly.
in a stylish way.
It's an accessory. It's fun. You put them on, you pull them off, you're out in the sun, you're living your life, they're fun. You know, it's
Right.
not supposed to be, and I've gotten requests, not so much anymore, but when I was starting, a lot of people, I want a nude, I want a nude, I want a nude. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. It's gonna look like a bandage. That's not like, okay, like the rosé is close enough. That's the HelloShade version of a nude.
Nice.
So yeah,
Pretty.
Yeah. So just trusting your gut. That's the hardest thing I think when you're a first time entrepreneur.
Yes,
too.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listening
Well,
to the podcast helped a lot of podcasts.
good. And Heart of the Matter podcast.
Heart of the
Exactly.
Matter.
Yeah.
I think they're very similar. How I built this and Heart of the Matter.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, how did you build this?
Right.
Cutting the bullshit.
Right.
Right? Like
Right.
let's talk about the reality of it, not not a rehearsed media kit.
Right,
Right.
right.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is not scripted.
Yeah.
And people don't want to listen to you like reading from a teleprompter. It's like, I want to know like how you became friends and like how you enjoy being in San Diego. And it's like, you're real people, you know, this is not like a internet only business.
We have fun.
Yeah.
I feel like we have fun all the time. And
Yeah.
that's what I've realized in like having a business, you can have fun with it. It doesn't have to be so serious, like how it is in corporate where I work.
Exactly.
It's very serious.
Yeah, your lawyer, your lawyer, she's like, it's so boring. I'm like, but it pays your bills right now.
Yeah.
You gotta stick there, stick it out.
We're doing what we can, yes.
But she's so fun, and I feel like that's like the number one. If I like ever want to bring anyone on, is like, are they gonna fit? Is their personality?
Yeah.
Like that's like my number one.
Right.
Like because I'm living proof that you can figure anything out if you care and you're willing to put in the work.
Right.
And I've learned that people are willing to put in the work if they're having fun and enjoying what they're doing.
Yes.
You know, and you can figure anything out. Chat, we call it Chat, is our assistant.
Our assistant.
Her
ChatGPT
assistant.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I go ask your assistant, Katie. So it's our new thing. Instead of having to say, it's great. She's like, let me talk to my assistant. I'll get back to you. Yeah.
Every day.
So every day. So when I knew that she was like a star, when I was like, okay, this girl's a keeper, we'd be on the phone and I'd be like rambling about something and like, I want to do this or I don't know how to do it. I'd just be talking and I'd get a text message of like, this is how you do it. Like, so she'd be on. Like, so I was like, I was so impressed by that, by just her ability to take action. And like, so many people just talk.
Yeah.
And like,
true.
we don't, like, no, like, let's take action. Like,
let's figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
So we can move forward to the next thing we have to figure out.
So, and that's it too. With ChatGPT, like, ChatGPT is my best fucking friend. It's my best friend. It's my boyfriend. It's like my executive assistant. It's like everything.
Therapist.
And so my therapist, like,
people are using it for that.
Yeah. And it has allowed me, also, it's giving me confidence too, because anytime I'm thinking something, sometimes I'll double check it with chat. It's very validating.
I'm like, what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
It gives me thoughts.
One time they gave me fire emoji. I was like, oh, this is a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, you can figure anything out now. What we need are like people that are gonna think outside the box. Like she's given me so many, like sun's out, sleeves on. I remember one of my friends was like, oh, did you tell her to do that? I was like, no. She's like, oh.
Yeah.
Like,
I just
clever.
felt it
Yeah.
in the moment.
And that's what it's all about. It's about attention.
Yes.
You want to be different. So I'm very grateful for this little one.
Yeah.
And it's working. So what's the, I mean, I see so many different possibilities.
Yeah.
What's the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years look like?
You got this.
Oh boy. I know.
Well, and the thing, I'm big on manifestation. If you say it, you speak it.
Yeah.
Now you have to do it because now you
The
told
surf industry.
14,000 viewers that you're going to do it. So
Right.
the next
Oh
3 to
my
5
gosh.
years.
You know. Okay, so we're expanding into retail. So retail. So we just got accepted to Wolf and Badger.
Yeah.
So that's very cool. So that's very cool because something else I have to remind myself is like in August when this was all an idea, there were some things that I looked at that I was like, oh, that's like the real deal. Like people that are doing that or in that or the brands that are doing that are like the real deal.
Yeah.
Because when it happens, I don't know what it is, but it loses like, so I have to remind myself like, whoa, that was something I looked at and was like, that would be amazing if one day maybe. And now I'm living it. And it's interesting how it's just an interesting, and then we have an influencer collab coming up. So that'll be really interesting to see how that goes. But in terms of, I mean, I want to take over the world.
All right.
I'm going to take over the world.
People at the beach on the street just wearing them, like random
all the
people.
time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, you know, obviously a sleeve. I started with a sleeve. I know that not everyone is going to want a sleeve. I'm aware of that. But it was the product that needed the most disruption. It was the product that I felt like I could come out with a bang and do something totally different that I haven't seen before. So obviously I want to do more products. Women have asked for, things to cover their chest. I get all kinds of. I don't think people don't really understand what it actually takes to create a product. It's not. I can't just like, okay, let's whoop-de-doo. Like it doesn't work like that. But engaging with the community, finding what people are looking for. I want to fill needs, right? So I want to create products that are needed, and I want to really have the community involved in that. So I don't know, more sun protection products. God, I mean,
We're just getting started.
You're just getting started.
Just getting
You're gonna have
started.
a- right.
Like I want to be like the leader in sun protection. Like I want to be, I want to,
Right.
like
the shade diva. Everyone's gonna know the shade
yeah,
diva.
and just
Right.
like functional design.
Right.
Right. So it's more than like just sun protection. It's like accessories that serve a purpose.
Right.
So we also have the knife necklaces, that
I love these.
we're wearing the same
Ah.
ones. So like literal twins. So funny.
Yeah.
But accessories that I think that we're so bogged down in this day and age with just things coming at us and so much to do, and women have 50 water bottles and and all their bags are overflowing. So like what are some things that like are going to make you look cute but also serve a purpose?
Right.
So to have a fun sleeve that is keeping your skin so now you don't have to reapply sunscreen throughout the day.
Brandon, what's going on? This is going to be our biggest deal. We can't be down.
I don't know, man. I've been trying to reach tech support for hours now. They're not responding. They said they're probably not going to get back to us for the next couple of days.
Tennessee Tech told you this was going to happen. Let's call them right now. They do the tech support, cybersecurity. They can help us.
Let's do it. All right, team. Great job. Because of Tennessee Tech, we were able to present this and close it. Good job, team.
That's a no-brainer. Having a little knife necklace that you can open your Amazon packages or your HelloShade packages.
Oh, they're functional too. All right.
Exactly.
Have someone if
Super
they get out of
fun.
hand.
Yep.
So just really like.
Could you imagine the criminal walking around? He has little like paper cuts everywhere. It's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
happened? You got like
yeah.
I
I try to rob the. Yeah, I try to rob the shade.
Yeah. So I haven't actually decided on what my next product is.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I'm listening and
Yes.
observing, and I feel like it will when I figure it'll come to me. Like
Right.
I feel like, and when it does, I'll be like, that's it, and let's go. I mean, I have ideas. I have a sketchbook. I have things, but nothing that I've like started actively working on. So if you have any ideas,
Okay.
There.
DM me.
I love
DM
it.
me. If you have any need,
Yeah.
I know women want to cover their chest. I know we need to make something for the shoulder as well. Maybe a crop, maybe.
Keep going. Yeah. Well, and the thing too, typically what visionaries, once you start this obviously you're passionate about trying to be innovative, create new things.
Yeah.
You start doing that with other businesses too. So I mean, it might not even be this. It could be.
Yeah, who knows?
It could evolve. So I love that.
We're
It could
growing
evolve.
every day.
Yeah.
Every day something new is happening. It's fun. Yeah. And to your point also, something I really love doing is sharing things that I'm learning
Right.
and things that are tangible tips. So, I'm doing the speaking thing tomorrow. So I also love talking to people that are, I have this idea, but I don't know. I love having those conversations. Like, okay, well, like, let's do it. So, who knows, maybe, I don't know. I have a lot of wisdom that I've learned and it's fresh and I want to share it. So we'll see what that turns into.
That's so cool. And when you said you saw these other brands that you were like, they're the real deal. You, Nicole, this HelloShade is the real deal. You are motivating other women who are like, I have an idea too.
Yeah.
I want to be a real deal entrepreneur. So you are already just like moving the needle in the direction that you're going in.
You're motivating me to start the Young Entrepreneurs group.
There you go.
I want to.
Yes.
So stay tuned because I'm gonna try to start
Speaking
it.
of,
Yes.
what's the age cap on our young
We had that
entrepreneurs?
discussion.
I don't know.
Great question. Great question.
Do you have to be a certain age, or do you just have to look young, or what's the requirement?
No, we're
Yeah.
thinking maybe like mid-30s.
Okay.
Keep
Okay.
it
I like the mid.
ambiguous.
I like
a little
it.
I
bit.
like that.
Yes,
Mid. Okay.
ambiguous.
Open it.
So,
True.
if
And if
you're
you're sun protected
Young in
and
spirit.
you look
Yeah.
young, then
Right,
you're
I
in
mean,
There you
in
go.
Just
this
show up then.
particular group.
There it
I
is.
feel like you should be
Well,
there. Show up.
Exactly, and that's the thing too. It's mid-30s.
Great
That'll be
answer.
the cutoff. But what we want is we want people to inspire each other. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't necessarily want to work in corporate America or work in 9 to 5. You want to create a business, you can learn from them.
Right.
You can learn from you, learn from all the different other people within that. So
Yeah, and to your point, like just inspiring other people. Like I have zero qualifications to do this, zero. But what I did have was delusional sense of confidence. I felt like the universe. This was a big one too. When I figured out the name, the universe like put very obvious signs in front of me. So I was like, okay, like I gotta do this. Like it's literally telling me to do this. Like, but you gotta take the action.
Right.
Inspiring other women. Like I just think that we need more fun businesses, more people that are fresh ideas, just fresh energy, fresh spirit. Like there's enough, dicks out there. Let's have some like people creating businesses. Yeah, and women too. Our kids, like my kid, you don't have kids yet, but you can't just go to school and become an accountant.
Right.
That's done.
So true.
And so inspiring younger people or 40-year-olds or 50-year-olds to just go for it.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Oh,
Good point.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of get pigeonholed. And a lot of women as well say they have worked a corporate job or their wife, a mother, and they've been at home for whatever, 10, 15, 20 years. They don't know that they can do something. But when they see you, they're like, I can do this.
I didn't know until probably like last
Yeah.
year that I could be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So some people, I guess when they're young, they figure it out. But I figured it out a year ago.
Yeah.
And now I'm on track.
Yeah, you kind of feel like, especially when you're young, you finish school, you're like, oh, well, let me find a job. Let me work this job. Let me get a promotion. Let's just, you don't ever think, well, I could actually be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I could be this. I could be that.
Yeah, because you have skill sets. Just apply them to what you want to do.
Yeah. Or learn them along the way.
Love it.
Learn it along the way. Yeah.
It's kind of the mission of the group.
It's true.
Yeah.
And a young entrepreneur is like a young business. Is this a new, breakthrough product? This is a young product, It doesn't mean like age range, but it's like, is this a concept that has not been tapped into yet? So these are all just like finding people who can fill your cup and you can just like bounce ideas off of each other, grow together, just see where you can take it.
Totally. And like getting the younger generation. So most of my sales have been from women around my age, like peers of mine. But I think getting her, and then I'm hearing all about, I'm involved in the skin cancer community. So hearing all these women and their stories. And it's like, if we can get her generation wearing the driving sleeves, we can save lives.
Oh,
like, I mean,
literally.
no, but like for real, like we should
Definitely.
literally.
You gotta think about your future self.
Yeah,
as well
you're
as your
right.
present
Absolutely.
And with the rise of Supergoop, and I mean, it was such common sense to me. Why isn't someone doing like cute UPF apparel? Like, it was just common sense. Like,
We've done a great job of branding the group and Heart of the Matter. We've grown to close to 600 people. Now, how do we market this? How do we get out there? Do we do SEO? How do we get the news out there?
Coast News Group. And non-toxic, because there is so much coming out about ingredients and things that we did think was helping, and then they find out, oh no, that's actually bad for you or whatever. I mean, my own father had a malignant melanoma removed, and thank God they caught it when they did. And then I found another family member had the same thing, and they didn't catch it. And it ended up evolving into something that took his life. And both of the people that I'm thinking of, they're Filipino. And my dad used to say this funny thing. He'd be like, you don't need sunscreen, we're Filipino. It's like, but I need sun protection.
Yeah,
he's the one that.
Exactly.
True.
It's
I never wear sunscreen, so it's like
sunscreen, but sun protection.
Sun
It's
protection.
like that's a different. It's almost like a different concept of like, okay, I want to protect my skin, but I don't need blah 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 that was recommended before.
I did an event, and it was out in the hot, like Tustin heat, and I had my sleeves on. And when I came home and I took them off, and normally after an event like in the sun, I'd be like feel sticky because I'd have sunscreen all over me. And it was so I like literally just like pulled off my sleeves, and I was like, I feel,
it's that easy.
Yeah, like I feel great. Like there's no like residue all over. Like it was very cool. So, and it's reliable. It doesn't, sunscreen you have to worry about all things.
Yeah. That's so funny. I was at my pool the other day, and I was taking a nap, and I woke up to this sound like this woman spraying on sunscreen, but she didn't stop. It was like 10 minutes of this sound of like, I was like, where else are you putting sunscreen on? Just go back inside. Like, if you're really putting on that much sunscreen, like just put your sleeves on, please.
Oh, I should have handled HelloShade card.
QR code. Shop now.
Well, speaking of which, what's the best way people can get the sleeves?
All right. Well, my Instagram handle is @ShopHelloShade. And then my website is shophellowshade.com. The name of the business is HelloShade. You can Google it. All that information will pop up. Yeah, and then
I'll be on the page.
Yeah,
I'll be on
right.
your page on our website.
But shout out your
Katie Murnade Instagram and my website's there, and I respond to DMs all the time. So.
All right.
Yes,
I
come
feel
find
like, I
us.
feel like you two need your own
Reality
YouTube,
Yes.
YouTube page.
Well, we want to do like some
podcast.
interview on the street
Yeah.
type deal.
Love that. Great idea.
I think that'd be great because it's, sleeves, summer, just go to the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, people are hilarious. You just have to put a little microphone in front of them.
Exactly.
It's
And
true.
some magic happens.
Just unfiltered.
Yeah. It
So-
helps that she's super cute too. That was not a requirement, but that's very helpful.
It helps.
It's
It
very
helps.
helpful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't want me to work with her.
Oh my gosh.
Jean's like, buy these sleeves.
Yeah. And,
It's like,
well, thank you again.
Yay.
We're definitely we'll check back in 6 months, a year. We're gonna see you all the time, but
Yeah.
we'll do a recap on the podcast. See where you're at in 6 months. If you've taken over the world in 6 months or a year, but it's gonna happen.
Okay, it's happening now. It started here in Encinitas.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, ladies.
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So fun.
guys.
Thank
You're the
you.
best. Appreciate you guys so much.
Thanks
Awesome.
so much.
I love
Heart of
my
the
new
Matter
sleeves.
podcast. Like and subscribe on YouTube and Spotify.